And good afternoon, everyone, and you are watching National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas game number 2. We just have to sort out some matters off air, and this is the second game for 17 under between Go Hard Basketball and Navy Dependence. And right now we got number 24, Miguel Yada, coming up for the 3. Missed there by Giancarlo Cayosa. And for the Dependents, possession now with the Dependents. And for the inbound, we got number 7. That's Lyle Carrion. Off to number 10, Jeremy Justo. Yeah, rebound by Narson Francisco. Go hard. And there's going to be a foul on number 11. And the fouls be on number 1. That's Azurias. And at the free throw. And this young man has just came off that 15 under game earlier. Talk about Giancarlo Cayosa. And this is the second game for our Sunday schedule for NYBL Pilipinas. And don't forget, we also have a major event happening at one arena in Cainta. That is the finals of the 5th and final day of competition for the 4th International Youth Basketball Championships. And we have number 8, Gershon Binasoy, coming into the ball game. Navy Dependents with the double team on number 7. And ball goes, that was Wine Carrion. And the ball goes now to Go Hard. Of course, some of the members of this particular team of Navy Dependents are also part of the 4th International Youth Basketball Championship. I believe I was the panelist when they played at King's Landing last Thursday. I remember Wine Carrion and basket there for 3 for number 8. That's Gerson Binasoy. Here for Go Hard Basketball. And good job coming from Jaden Lee, causing the steal, the turnover. Here's Navy Dependence, and that's going to be an offensive foul. That's an offensive foul on number 7. That's Wine Carrion. Correction, actually, the ball will stay with Dependence with Wine Carrion even doing the inbound. Jaden Lee. Going to Justo. And for the 3. Shot clock violation there. Wine Carrion did not make good of his shot. And from Go Hard Basketball, Basket there once again from the guy who was with us in the first game, Giancarlo Cayosa. We got Justo. Another turnover. Going to Zyla and Lida. And we have a timeout with 3 minutes remaining in this first quarter. 3-7, a 4-point advantage for Navy Dependence and NYBL Pilipinas. We'll be right back. We got 2 minutes and 48 remaining in this first quarter. A 4-point advantage for Navy Dependence over Go Hard Basketball. Coming up for the three. Wine Carrion picks it up. Goes for the basket. Mid-range. And for Go Hard. Ball in the hands of Nathan Calao. Ooh, also part of the 15-under squad. And a basket from Ronan Villaluz. That's going to be a jump ball. And we have some substitutions here with Pueblas coming in, number 28. And that's basket and a foul for number 11. Giancarlo Cayosa. And that foul will be on my right, number 8. And we have a substitution with number 9. Tubla coming in for Go Hard. Another substitution here. We got number 2, Aaron Gala coming into the ball game. 1 minute and 25 remaining. We got Navy Dependence. Now it's number 28, Pueblas, Leo de Pueblas. 1 minute 5 with Nathan Calao, or Kian Nathan Calao. Off to Aaron Gala. For the three, too strong. And ball will go. Unfortunately for Kent Tubalya, he wasn't able to control that ball and it went out of bounds and back in the possession of Go Hard. Number 10 there, Renuel Aquino. And the foul's going to be on number 8. And another free throw, we got number 10, Renuel Aquino. Coming into the ball game, got number 31, Villanueva. That is Ralph Andre Villanueva. And basket there for Renuel Aquino. 2 for 2 for Renuel Aquino. And now they have the lead, 8-7. 1 point advantage for Go Hard. Going to Kent Tubalya. Here's number 1, Lex Azurias. Going to number 10. Back to Kent Tubalya. Dependence. Oh! That was a very interesting development, seeing one of the guys of Dependence almost at the back of Go Hard. Basketball was all clean. 11 seconds. Shot clock violation there for Navy Dependence. 5 seconds. Nathan Calao missing on the 3. And that is it for the first quarter with a score of 8 for Go Hard Basketball, 7 for Navy Dependence and NYBL Pilipinas. A proud associate member, SBP. We'll be right back. Calao bringing the ball down off to Narson Francisco. Nathan and to Tubla. Rebound by Navy Dependence. We got a number 28. That's Leo Pueblas. Go hard. They got possession and a counter move. Once again from Leo. And basket underneath. And that is from number 87. Here's Nathan. Navy Dependence. We got number 67. That's Benhar Okoy. Now for the 3. The air ball shot coming from number 31. Ralph Andre Villanueva. Back into Go Hard Basketball. Back to Nathan. Coming off the baseline, and they're guarding him closely is number 1. As Lex Azurias. Ooh. And Kent there. Running on to one of the members of Go Hard and finding himself on the floor. Nathan Calao. And ball now with Navy defenders. Coming up for the 3. Air ball, unfortunately. Nathan. And the ball goes to Go Hard Basketball. And we have number 22, 27, and 8. That is Marvin Abuela. Luis Altriel Ramos. And also number 27, Ron Villaluz. Aaron Gala. Marvin Abuela. And also a miss from number 25, Luis Ramos. We got Mark. Here's number 28, and that is Leo Pueblas. There are actually 2, or I might be misreading this. 2 number 28s. And we see coming into the ball game, number 15, lead on Francisco. Here's Navy Dependence. Ball gets it in the hands of Francisco for Go Hard Basketball. And thank you very much to Spal, the official game ball that's made for the game anytime, anywhere. Thank you to Gotos, ang sarap na di malilimutan. Thank you, Doming's Diner, BBA Hoops, be the best athlete, Hoops Basketball. And we have a foul on number 67. That is Okoy. Yes, Benhar Okoy. Thank you as well to Work Signal. We don't just print, we make a difference. Thank you to Go Hard Also go hard. Go. Thank you to Game On Dio. That it has always been a concern of mine. Every time that Go Hard Basketball has a game, and I'm announcing our sponsors. When I get to Game On Dio, this is not the first time it happened. Instead of saying Game On Dio, I start saying Go Hard. So it's Game On Dio, the deodorant, antiperspirant like no other. Thank you to T-Mart, your store to get more, and Super C Health Plus vitamins and minerals from CNF Pharmaceuticals. That's immunity that never quits. And also we have a substitution with number 15, Villadoy. And I remember Villadoy as he was with us Thursday at the King's Landing, Emmanuel. And at the free throw, we got number 1. And that is Alex Azurias. And Nathan Kalau for Go Hard. And we have a turnover. Here's Navy. Miss on the first chance shot, coming off the glass, too strong. Now back to Wine Carrion. Now that's going to be a foul. And another substitution here for Navy. We got number 16 coming into the ball game. Number 16 is Morales. Here's Go Hard. Back to Nathan. Nathan decides to take the 3. Oops, that's going to be an offensive foul on number 7, Wine Carrion. And we have another substitution coming back into the ball game. Number 5, Jaden Lee for Wine Carrion. 3 team fouls, 1 for Navy Dependence, 1 team foul for Go Hard Basketball. Here's number 8, Marvin Abuela. Back to Nathan, coming off the quick hold of Luis Ramos. Here we go. We got Navy Dependence. And that's a miss from Benhar Okoy. Nathan, counter. Another possession here, another steal by Navy Dependence. Unfortunately, losing possession at the tail end, coming off that steal from number 1, Azurias. Was, I believe, number 5 or number 6. Five happens with Jaden Lee. And basket there for Go Hard Basketball from number 33, Nathan Kalau. And a steal by Marvin Abuela. 1 second remaining in the second quarter. And we got a score of 12 for Go Hard Basketball, 11 for Navy Dependence and National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas. Ang Liga ng Bawat Kabataan will be right back. This is National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang Liga ng Bawat Kabataan, a proud associate member of SBP sa mga basketball ng Pilipinas. Game number 2, 17 under, Go Hard Basketball versus Navy Dependents. And we have Go Hard's Ren Leciones. And just right next to the basket, Narson Francisco Jr. And that's gonna be, oh, seems an offensive foul. And yes, and looking at how things have gone in the first 2 quarters for Dependents, it's 7 in the first, 11 in the second. 4 points scored in the last 10 minutes. You might say that's a really poor shooting score. Well, it's the same for Go Hard Basketball, 8-12 in the second quarter. So it all boils down to the defense. The defensive stance has been applied by both teams, making it not an easy task to score. And we have at the free throw number 7. Wine Carrion. And they have taken the lead. It's 14 with the 3 free throws coming off Wine Carrion. 14-12 in favor now of Navy Dependents. Navy Dependents. Great job there from Jeremy Husto, making sure they get the possession. Going to Lee. Back to Lee, number 5, Jaden. Is getting cornered. Now to Justo, Jeremy. And Juan Carrion for the 3. Back in the hands of Navy. Basket there for number 1. Alex, I'm going to say Alex or AJ Azurias. 7 minutes 55. Going to Ren Leciones. Back to Ren. Narson now. And another turnover. Here's Navy Dependents. Wait again, number 10. Jeremy Justo. And basket from number 7. Wine Carrion. And the lead of Navy Dependents now stands at 6, 18-12. Here's Go Hard. Another Jeremy Justo. But the ball went a little bit wide on the pass, and we have a timeout called by Go Hard Basketball. It's 12 for Go Hard, 18 for Navy Dependents, and this is NYBL Pilipinas, ang Liga ng Bawat Kabataan. And let's get back to the ball game with just 6 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. A steal and a basket. Nope. He goes for a second shot. Nope. Not for number 10, Jeremy Justo. Ball now with Wine Carrion. Navy Dependents short on the shot. Into the hands of Narson Francisco. It's Go Hard now with the possession. They're down by 6 points. To Go Hard. Quick double team by Navy. Here's Gian. Back to Navy. Jaden Lee. Miss on the basket. Back now to go hard. Gian Cayosa. Ooh! And we have some substitutions. We have Zyle Elida, number 10, Nybl Aquino, and number 23, Caleb Tanyang, coming to the ball game for Go Hard Basketball. And right now, it's Giancarlo Cayosa at the free throw. I just have to compliment the energy of this young man. He's playing like he hasn't played a full 40 minutes earlier, winning that ball game against Emperors. That was for the 16 under. Taking a breath. Too strong on the second one. There's going to be a line violation, and ball go to Navy. And we have a substitution with number 8, Jershin Binasoy, coming back into the ball game. And Jershin, of course, is the one and only as of now. Successful three-point shot shooter coming off the Navy. We get Wine Carrion. That's going to be a foul. Foul on number 10. Renwell James Aquino. That's going to be a trip to the free throw for Wine Carrion. Four minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. A 5-point advantage for Navy Dependents. Another one for Juan Carrion. Lead is at 6. 19-13. Go hard. Miss there from Zyle Elida. Ball still with Go Hard. And another one from Giancarlo Cayosa. Now we're back with Wine. Going to Justo. Back to Wine Carrion. Off on the other side. 9 seconds to shoot. And that's going to be traveling. Called on Jeremy Justo. Go hard. Coming off the glass, basket in for Renwell James Aquino. And that lead of Navy is now down to just 2 points. 19-17. From Jeremy Justo, and underneath the basket from number 67. A basket there from Benhar Okoy. Now those are two great names. Benhar and then one of our favorite, Okoy. Good steal there from Go Hard Basketball, and a counter by Wine Carrion. Here we go with Go Hard. That's going to be a foul on Giancarlo Cayosa by number 67. That's Benhar Okoy, and we have a substitution. And possession. Go Hard Basketball. 55 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. From Caleb, going to Nathan, back to Caleb. Caleb decides to take the three, and into the hands of Wine Carrion. And for the three, a miss there. Coming off AJ Azurias. Whoops. Go hard. Almost losing the possession. Elida to Nathan. And a counter move by the Dependents. Coming off Jeremy Justo. The Dependents now with Wine. Coming inside the painted area. Basket. Oopsie daisy. Missed there. Here's Sile Elida. Nathan Kalau. A miss from three. And at the end of our third quarter, we got 17 to 21. And it is a 4-point lead for Navy Dependents. This is a 1700 division match, our second one for NYBL Pilipinas, and we'll be right back. And good afternoon, and let's get back to the ball game. This is game number 2 for our NYBL Season 14 calendar, and it is the fourth quarter for 17 under. Go Hard Basketball versus Navy Dependents, and at the end of the third quarter, it was 17 to 21. And for Go Hard, that is a score. They managed to score only 5 points in the third quarter. Might say it's small, but it is an improvement of the 4 points that was scored in the second quarter. While for Navy Dependents, it's a bit of an all-out scoring spree. They managed to convert 10 points in the third quarter from 11 to 21. And right now, once again, it's Juan Carrion. He has been to the free throw the most times for a player in this ball game. And Juan connecting on the first, putting them at 22. 5-point advantage for Navy Dependents here in the fourth and final quarter. 2 for 2 for Juan Carrion. Going to Go Hard with Leydon Francisco with the inbound. Going to Nathan Kalau. Nathan also part of the 16 under squad of Go Hard who played earlier. And the foul on number 8, Jershen Binasoy. Here's Nathan. Air ball shot coming off Gala, Aaron Gala. Or Aaron, because it's double R and not double A. That could be Aaron. 8 minutes and 34. Wine. Going to Binas. Going there to Justo. And the ball goes to Go Hard Basketball. Another substitution here. We got number 31, Villanueva. That's Ralph Andre Villanueva. Here's Leydon Francisco. Nathan Kalau inside the painted area. Sees Libre, pero a little too strong from Aaron Gala. Back into the hands of Navy. That's Villanueva. Ralph Andre going to Wine. Coming off for the 3. Short. Back to Wine Carrion. Off to Jershen Binasoy. Back to Wine. Rebound still by Navy. It's 1 against 3. Good move. From underneath the basket. That is... I just want to applaud that brave fellow underneath the basket there for Navy. I believe that's number 30. Let me just get his number so I can say it properly and acknowledge he was just unbeaten underneath. Oh, of course, Villanueva. That's Ralph Andre. And we have a timeout. We will be right back. Basket there for Navy Dependence. Well, pardon me, folks. I just had a very bad coughing episode. 6 minutes and 7. You got 19 to 25, a 6-point advantage for the white shirts. Jalen Lee. And got 5 minutes and 46. A whistle there. And the ball goes to Go Hard Basketball. Going to Nathan. Off to Gabriel Francisco. Or Gabriel. Go Hard. 12 on the shot clock. Gian Cayoso. And that's going to be a foul called on Jaden Lee. And as a free throw, we got Giancarlo Cayosa. And Gian Cayosa brings the score of a Go Hard to 21. Gian makes it. And we have some substitutions. With Juan Carrion and also Benhar Okoy coming back into the ball game. Navy Dependence going to line. Oh, that was a little too high for the pass. And we have a substitution for Go Hard at Narson Francisco coming in. Four minutes and 26 seconds remaining in this ball game. And it's a 3-point deficit for Go Hard Basketball. They go up and basket there from Gian Cayosa. And the lead of Navy is down to just 1 point. A hairline of an advantage. Off to Juan Carrion, going for the three. Ooh! Back to Go Hard. Here's Gian. Basket there for Cayosa. It's foul in a basket. And a trip to the free throw for Giancarlo Cayosa. And that foul is going to be on AJ Azurias. And one of the numerous stops of Gian at the free throw in this ball game. I think this is back-to-back free throws for Gian Cayosa. And he goes up for the rebound. We got Navy Dependence. Fine to Justo. Out now to Carrion. Here's basket there for Benhar. I don't think that was number, but that's Benhar. That was actually no. I think it was Jeremy Justo with the basket there, with a little help from Benhar Okoy. And we have a substitution with number 10, Renuel James Aquino, coming into the ball game. Go Hard Basketball. They're down by 1 point. Oh! And a call made by the referee on a foul, allegedly by Gian Cayosa. And that turns the possession now back in the hands of Navy. So it's going to be Navy Dependence with 2 minutes and 22 remaining in this ball game. They're up by 1 point. Here comes Navy Dependence with Wayne Carrion. Going to Jeremy Justo. And the last 2 minutes has been made by our venue announcer, Mr. Denzel. And unfortunately there, even Ben Harokoy has like, what? It's another turnover, and we have a timeout with 1 minute and 54 seconds remaining in this ball game, and NYBL Pilipinas will be right back. And let's get back to the ball game, and our referees are requesting for another buzzer as Go Hard Basketball is still on a huddle. A minute and 54 to go. 1 point advantage for Navy Dependence over Go Hard, 27-26. And the ball this time will go in the hands of Go Hard Basketball. We got 2 more games to play for NYBL Pilipinas 14th season. So we hope you'll keep us company. We got number 24, Miguel Tañada. Going to Gian Cayosa. Back to Miguel. Off to Nathan. Pass inside to Gian. Gian decides to take the 3, but there's going to be a foul on Navy Dependence. And that is a penalty already for Navy. So 2 free throws. That's going to be 2 free throws for Gian. But to be fair, the last time Gian Cayosa was at the free throw, he did miss a couple coming off a perfect free throw shooting before that. One more for Gian. Missed on the free throw. That could have tied this ball game. Oh, this is the basket that could tie it up. 27-27. Here's the thing when it comes to fouls. Penalty already for Navy. Oh, one more free throw. He was fouled at the 3-point line, while 1 team foul committed by Go Hard Basketball. That could be a major factor here. In the last minute and 40 of this ball game, 28-27. 1 point advantage now for Go Hard Basketball. Here we go now with Navy with Juan Carrion. Off to the other side of number 5, Jaden Lee. Carrion, that's gonna be a foul on number 24. Miguel Tañada. That's our 3rd team foul. And a sideline inbound. And it's going to be Jeremy Justo. 1 minute and 24. Ooh! And ball will go to Go Hard. Unfortunate scenario there. A quick steal upon the inbound. 1 minute and 13. 28-27. Nathan going to Gian Cayosa. Short on the shot. And battle for the rebound. Oops. And the ball goes to a Go Hard basketball. 59 seconds remaining in this ball game. A 1-point advantage for Go Hard basketball. And Gian Cayosa is going to take care of the very important inbound here. Right smack in front of him is Benhar Okoy. And they have to make this. Jeremy Justo. Ooh, a miss. That was such a good play there. Unfortunately, no basket for Navy. 42 seconds. The lead still at 1 in favor of Go Hard. Here comes the 3. And last touch, white shirts. Ball will stay with Go Hard. 31 seconds, and thank you to Spal. The official game ball is made for the game anytime, anywhere. Thank you to Gotos. Ang sarap na di malilimutan. Thank you to Doming's Diner. Work signal. We don't just print, we make a difference. Thank you to Game On Dio, a deodorant antiperspirant like no other. T-Mart, your store to get more. And Super C Health Plus, vitamins and minerals from CNF Pharmaceuticals. Immunity that never quits. Here's Gian. Floater. And rebound by AJ Azurias. And that is going to be foul. And we have a timeout. And NYBL Pilipinas Season 14 will be right back. We got 20 seconds remaining. This is NYBL Pilipinas, ang Liga ng Bawat Kabataan, a proud associate member of SBP. And Navy Dependence with the possession. They made a mistake earlier with the inbound. Hopefully it's not going to happen this time. They are down by 1 point, 27-28. 17 seconds. They go up. Miss on the shot. Oh, from AJ Azurias. And the ball. I don't see the necessity of the 3-point shot. 4 seconds, 3, and that's going to be a foul. I don't see really the necessity of that 3-point shot there. That was attempted by Navy Dependent. I'm probably not seeing it from the way they see it. They probably saw a very jammed, painted area going to the basket, and that was the only opening. But I felt they could have picked a much more surefire basket. And right now there's a foul and a trip to the free throw with Gian Cayosa. But here once again he has not delivered from the free throw from the last 2 stops of the free throw, so it could still work for Navy Dependence. A lot of things can happen in 2 seconds. 2.62 seconds. Miss on the first free throw of our Gian Cayosa. I'm unfortunately not aware of the number of timeouts that can still be called at this point. But right now we're looking at 2 teams, both already in penalty. A 1-point advantage for the red shirts. They only have 1 more second, and that is not gonna work out for Navy. Unfortunately, it's 28-27. I think this is one of the lowest scores ever for the 14th season of NYBL. And the winner, Go Hard Basketball. And still great job on the part of Navy Dependence. And as per our best player, And number 11. And our best player is Giancarlo Cayosa. Congratulations. I thought it was a back-to-back, and then realized Rafael Reyes was the best player last time for Go Hard Basketball. And that's it for game number 2. We got game number 3 coming up shortly. NYBL Pilipinas, ang Liga ng Bawat Kabataan.